Thank
How are you feeling?
you. I'm feeling okay. I just arrived. I think I played a few matches in San Jose. Feeling okay, feeling well. My first time here as well, so ready to start and let's see how it goes.
Did you treat the kind of Wimbledon, not break, it wasn't a full break after Wimbledon, but did you have an opportunity to kind of hit pause, take time away from the court and reset for the next half of the season?
Yeah, I did it. I went. I took like 5, 6 days off, and I tried to disconnect. I always say try because it's sometimes difficult. But yeah, I went for small holidays there, and yeah, and I tried to reset a little bit. And I'm really happy to be here because I really enjoy to play in US. I always think that I've played really well here, and I'm happy to be back on hard courts as well. So yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, welcome to Toronto, bienvenidos. I wanted to ask, after the Roland Garros, during Roland Garros, you did an interview with Tennis Channel. You said it's kind of hard playing as the favorite, something you're getting used to. Since then, is this something like it's easier now, or is it still a
No.
challenge for you? Not at all?
It's not easier. I think, of course, in the position I am today, and as I always hear and I said sometimes, the pressure is a privilege. I know that, and I think I'm very lucky to be in the position that I am today. But still, of course, I think it's stressful and it's tough to play as favorite all the time because you feel like that obligation like to win and to not upset the people and it's tough and in my case I know it's like maybe the first year because last year I was playing maybe more loose and everything was coming for very new for me and I was playing the favorite so it was a little bit easier for me but this year's totally different. So of course, sometimes I struggle more than other tournaments, and but still, I think I'm doing a pretty good year after all, and I'm trying to manage all these new things, all this pressure, as well to be more known in the world and in Spain as well. It's a lot of new changes in my life that I think I'm trying to deal as good as I can, and I think that for the moment it's going pretty well. Let me keep it like that.
And on that point, I mean, you know, you're number 5, I think, in the race. It's not a bad. I mean, 12 months ago, you probably would have been very excited to be in the position that you are just in your season. So, how hard is it to remember that, I guess, and to keep perspective on that?
Yeah, it's very hard, and I think that's where my team makes an amazing work, and they're like, don't forget, you're number 5, and you're dealing with all these new things, all this pressure, and you're still in the top level, you know. So they're helping me with that balance because sometimes you forget about it, and you just like forget where you come from, and you just want to win, and and it's impossible to do that. So yeah, I try to find that balance, and sometimes I feel that as well, and it's normal that fans and people expect a lot, and they expect you that you have to do every week like Indian Wells, and that doesn't exist. So yeah, I'm trying to deal with all these kind of things, and I think the main part there is that my team tries to protect me a lot and to make me like stay in my own bubble and just work hard. And I think if you work hard and calm, I think things will come.
Yeah. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, you mentioned it's the first time coming to Toronto. Just I wanted to know, do you have any bucket list things you want to do while you're here? Visit places to go, things to see?
Yeah, of course. Unfortunately, I arrived yesterday. I was at 2 p.m. I just arrived at the hotel, so you can imagine that I'm a little bit tired today. But I hope I can be here a lot of days and I can visit a city that people said that is amazing, and it's my first time here. So I really I'm trying this year like to change that kind of things because I was very used to go from site to the hotel and not seeing anything else. And yeah, this year I'm changing things. I try to visit and to see different cultures, and I think that as well as a different part, and it's a good part as well for disconnecting.
Paula, you're part of a group of a lot of young players on the women's tour that are having success. What's it like each and every week? You know, seems like there's a different young newcomer that's pushing each other, and like, you know, what's it like to have that competition amongst each other?
I love it. I think that's perfect, and I'm quite a tennis fan. Even that I'm a tennis player, I love to watch matches, and I love to see the new young players, the new young stars that are coming up, and I really follow the tennis because I really enjoy it, and I like it. I like to have this competition. I like it. I like to have all these amazing players. Iga, now Ons is doing an amazing year. All the top 10 players, because I think they push me to be better, and they challenge me every time I play against them. And next day I'm like, okay, I have to work on this. So I think they make me a better player, and I'm happy for that.
Like, do you learn? Like you said, you're a fan too of the sport. Like, do you feel that you also learn at the same time?
Yeah, of course, and because every player has a different game, and every player has like their own special thing that they do very well. So of course, I want to try to do everything well. So of course, I try to see how I don't know, one player serves, or how they return, or how they play, and I try to adapt myself a little bit as well, because I think tennis, it's constantly an evolution. So I'm trying to, every time, every day, being even 1% better a tennis player. For me, I try to do that.
Hi, Paula. If you don't mind, I'll ask you a couple of questions in Spanish.
Yeah.
¿Cómo te encuentras? Comentabas que acabas de llegar, que vienes de San José, un poco cansada. ¿Cómo te encuentras de cara al torneo aquí en Toronto?
Bueno, es la parte quizá difícil del tenis, que estás constantemente viajando, que tienes que hacer de un día para otro, adaptarte a condiciones nuevas, a un cambio de horario. Al final el tenis también es el que se adapta mejor a esas condiciones, pues sale ganando, pero siempre nunca es fácil. He tenido hoy para intentar adaptarme, y voy a intentar sacarlo lo mejor que tenga. Los primeros días quizá me cueste un poco más, pero espero jugar varios partidos para acabar sintiéndome muy bien.
Y si no te importa, ¿cómo te relajas tú personalmente? ¿Cómo encuentras ese espacio? En primer lugar, viniendo de San José, de semifinales, y luego con toda la polémica que ha habido en los últimos días por la tontería del idioma y todo eso. ¿Cómo encuentras tú tu espacio?
Es algo en que sigo aprendiendo a día de hoy, porque como siempre digo, no nacimos aprendiendo, y a día de hoy es algo que me cuesta. Yo soy una persona que no lo voy a negar, me afectan mucho las cosas, soy una persona muy emocional, se me ve en la pista también, soy bastante, como me veis cuando juego, muy pasional, pues que transmito muchas emociones. Entonces nunca es fácil para mí, y obviamente esta semana ha sido muy complicada, porque de una cosa que es muy pequeña se ha hecho muy grande, y obviamente pues lo que intento es soltarlo, hablarlo mucho con mi gente cercana, que me ayuden, y luego encontrar pues mis pequeños momentos. Sinceramente, también lo he dicho, este año intento no entrar mucho a las redes sociales, porque es algo que me duele y me hace daño, y por otra parte intento pues desconectar un poco, ir a visitar pequeñas cosas como haría una persona en la vida normal, ir al cine. Medito, hago meditación también, y obviamente tengo también un equipo de psicóloga en este caso, que me ayuda en esos momentos pues llevarlos mejor. Gracias.
I just wanted to get your sense as to what your takeaways were from last week in San Jose. I mean, a hard-fought first round against Mandlik, and then beating Coco, and then losing to Dash, who won the title. So, positives, negatives. Was it frustrating? What was your take from it?
I think the balance was positive. I think I won two good matches. Even the first one, I wasn't expecting that big level and high level from her. I think she played unbelievable and very good tennis, because I didn't play bad at all. I felt pretty good. And with Coco, I played very well as well. So I played very good two matches. And then with Dasha, it's totally different. It's tough to adapt a little bit from one day to another, playing different players, and I think in her game she's now feeling everything. You know, when you're in that state of flow, that everything goes on your way. I think she's like that, and she's a hard worker, so she totally deserves it. I think I didn't play my best that day, but still that things happen. So. I think the resume of everything is that I played two good matches. I'm feeling well, and I'm really motivated of playing here and the weeks that are coming now until US Open. So yeah, I'm feeling okay. Thank you.